someone who's a cop, you're saying all cops aren't bad people. It's like the same thing. And also another thing is Martin Luther King also was not a non-believer of violence. He did believe in violence. Bayard Rustin, if you do your homework, Bayard Rustin, here are my facts right here if you want to see them. Bayard Rustin actually came to him and brought to him saying that if you brought upon violence, that a lot of people would get killed. But the church that Martin Luther King did preach at, they actually had guns. They were not against guns or violence. He just had to preach that because that's what the media wanted him to preach. And once he started, if you look at the end of his career, he started to believe what Malcolm X was saying, and that's why he was murdered. Like, literally, these are actual facts. Also, this peace system is killing black people at a higher rate, more of us per capita. And if you don't understand what that means, I'll explain it to you. So since there's 191 people, or white people in America, there's only 91 million black people. When you say more white people are killed by police than black people, well, no fucking shit, because there's more white people in America than black people. Okay, and also, this man up here, he did agree saying that the system is wrong. So if the system is wrong, why do we not want to fix it? Why are you guys holding up Blue Lives Matter flags so much if you're so full of fixing the system? I don't understand that as well. And also another point that's very valid. So you're saying that you don't want to march with us because of the media, right? Now answer this question. I want you guys to answer this honestly, okay? Now, if there was no such thing as a Black Lives Matter movement, would there be a Blue Lives Matter movement? Would there be an All Lives Matter movement? Would you guys be on that street protesting this every time we come out here? Yes or no? No? So you guys wouldn't be out here if there wasn't a Black Lives Matter movement, correct? No, answer the question, yes or no? No, you guys wouldn't be out here. Right, so you feel the need to protest. Okay, actually, wait, okay, hold on. Hold on. Why you say that? That's a very good point. Okay, now let me answer that for you. I want to make one thing very clear that I say this all the time. Black Lives Matter, Black Unity, we are not a political group, a political movement. Let me finish. We are not a political movement. I think that the Democratic Party is a piece of shit. I think that the Republican Party is a piece of shit. They are not for, neither one of those parties are for Black lives. And also, we are not an anti-police movement. You think that once the police are gone, that white supremacy is just going to disappear? That's one weapon of white supremacy. We want, it's the prison system, it's the school system, it's the judicial system. It's more than just the police. We are not here just because of the police. Yes, George Floyd was murdered and that brought a lot of people out here today, but that is not the main reason why we're out here. We are not out here because we hate the police. That is only one part of our movement. We are about creating equal rights and human rights for people. Hey, I know you think, he talked for a long time, so I don't know why you're trying to silence me. He talked for a long time and not interrupted. Okay, thank you. There's no white supremacy in this country? So, riddle me this. Is the KKK and the Proud Boys is not white supremacy? That's not white supremacy. Okay, correct. So the KKK should be a terrorist organization. Am I wrong? So a group that is literally made up of violent people that hate people of color, Jews, gays, should be something that should be allowed in this country. Okay. So just so we're clear, you are racist, I'm guessing, because I can only assume that. No thanks for you. That's fine. But if you think that the KKK shouldn't be a terrorist organization, oh, he said you should. Oh, okay.
Saying there's none is ridiculous. It's a tool to distract and destroy. Didn't you just say Black Lives Matter was racist?
My name's Casey. How y'all doing? We're here for unity. That's what we're here for. We're not here saying black lives don't matter because they do. All lives matter. At the end of the day, it's about everyone. I'm not saying that black people are not getting oppressed. They are on the numbering rate. But You gotta look at the statistics on where all this has come from. I grew up in Kansas City, Missouri. I've seen some crazy ass shit. You know, it's everybody gets everybody gets oppressed when you're in the ghetto. I'm not saying they don't do that in the rich areas. They do that everywhere. And I understand where these gentlemen are coming from. I understand it. They look at you because you're colored. I get that. I've been around. I've been with my friends and seen that myself. We're not saying that black lives don't matter. Everybody here matters. Like my grandma said, you can't live in the past if you keep looking in the rearview mirror. You can't see the future if you're looking backwards. So at the end of the day, you guys want to bring up all this oppression for the last 400 years. That's where we need to draw the line and start now. Start looking forward instead of backwards.
It's affecting things today.
At the end of the day, it shouldn't be BLM. It shouldn't be all lives matter. It should be a unity of all lives, or all together unity. All together unity. Everybody matters. And the corruption of the police. Yes, I agree. I have friends that are cops. I'm not saying that all cops are bad. A lot of them are great cops. And they turn their back on stupid crimes all the time. But you do got those try-hard cops that are out to try and prove the point. Yeah, that's where we need to restructure. We don't need to defund. We need to restructure, re-implement new training. And like this young lady here said, we need to get other people when that call comes in. They need to say, okay, is this like a mental issue? You need to have someone that's trained in that facility to handle that person. I do agree with you. That I do agree with. So, at the end of the day, hey, we just want everybody to come together peacefully, without rioting, without people beating each other up. No, just one more. You know what they say, united we stand strong, divided we fall. When we were over here, you guys invited us to come over. You guys put up a wall. That's you're trying to divide it. And that's the problem. We all need to come together. And you got some people over here, you guys over here. When you put that divide down, how are we gonna get together? How are we gonna get our opinions each other? I could go talk to this person and see something different and clicks my mind. I could go talk to that person and change their mind a little bit. That, at the end of the day, it's like we all do need to come together and find this unity.
You're not included.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, we need to be united.
Sorry, I was going to talk, but I just wanted one important note. I know how frustrating it can be when someone sounds like they're agreeing with you, and then they say one little comment like, "But we don't agree with defunding the police. Maybe we should just train." And then we're like, "Oh, all right, well, fuck you." No, when someone says something like this, what that means most of the times, if they are not racist, that they just need a little bit more education on why we want to defund it. So, no, I'm saying no. Okay, the answer to that. No, a lot of the people up here that I've spoken so far have agreed that there's a problem with the system. Okay, so this protest today was going to be completely peaceful, and it was going to be to talk about that exact problem. So I don't know why you're angry if you're saying you agree with it, and we're going to have a peaceful protest, which is our right. So why is that making you mad? You said that you wouldn't have to be here today if we weren't here.
Okay, we don't advertise our group as a anti-police group. We make it very clear every march that we are not anti-police. We make that very clear. We want to abolish the police, but that's not our only goal. Understand that. Understand another thing. You guys are talking about the Constitution hell of a lot today. If you have seen any part of the Constitution, that did not apply for people of color. So can we make that very clear? That did not apply for people of color. When the Constitution was written, my people were not free, and they were slaves. So I don't understand when we say uphold the Constitution, that Constitution does not have to do with my people. That wasn't for my people. That was for white people. Another thing.
That's the problem. You're asking us what our budget is like. I'm not with you guys. When you guys don't believe, what are you going to do and say somebody breaks it?
Okay, and we've answered that question a number of times. Okay, I'll answer. So This is what we want to do. When we say, he said, what are we gonna do if someone gets raped or something like that, like a vicious crime, a violent crime, right? So we just said that. We said it multiple times. We don't believe in no security. We are not anti-gun. We do not believe in those things. We believe in implementing systems that can come into place. You don't need to call the police for every single problem that happens in our neighborhood. The police, I don't even want to say police because I don't want them to be called that anymore once we abolish them. I want it to be some type of armed force that is called in for things that they need to be called in for, people that need guns. An armed force. There will be an armed force. There will be things like cahoots. There will be street patrol. There will be multiple systems in place for those things. No, let's abolish that system and create new ones. Let's do that. Abolish that system and create new ones. That system.
No, I got one. I wasn't sure if I should put it on yet or not.
Hey, but would you, answer this,
Thanks,
would
man.
you feel more comfortable if, say, you have a person with mental health problems, instead of someone calling the police on you because they don't know that you have mental health problems, calling someone who is literally trying to work with someone who has mental health and not putting your life at risk by calling the police on you?
Probably should, though.
That's all we have to do. Everyone doesn't have to, bro. This is an international movement. International crisis.
I think it's funny how a lot of people...
You got people that
Yeah, I probably fucking should be wearing mine.